It's time for Adventures in Reading, an interactive literary experience where you pick the story's outcome live on the internet. This week's adventure is Trouble on Planet Earth by R.A. Montgomery. Every drop of oil has disappeared from the planet. Join your brother and travel to a mysterious island in search of the black gold. Can you solve the riddle of the missing oil and save the world?
Hey everybody! I hope you can hear me because I just turned my mic on. But happy Sunday and welcome to Adventures in Reading. My name is Lucas, and with me in the background is my lovely wife Talia. Talia, say hello.
Hello!
So Talia is going to be monitoring our comments. This is our second episode of Adventures in Reading, so it's still kind of in the exploratory, no pun intended, stages. So I'd love any feedback and all feedback you could give that would make this a little bit more fun for everybody. So Tally's going to help me monitor the comment. Jean, thank you. I have fun making the intro. I'm still working on that voice, but so tonight we're going to read Trouble on Planet Earth. So I actually have the book right here. It's a different cover. Look, you can see. Oh, thank you, whoever said sound is good. You can see this. This is the original cover. So Jeff, thank you so much. Donated this to the cause, and I said, let's read this one this week. So you can see this original cover art is way better than the new cover art. Anyway, I don't think there's going to be any other differences in the book. So the way this works, I drink my literarily wasted potion, and I have my hearts now. So we have 3 chances to get to the end. And that kind of worked last time, and then by the end of it, we just kind of went back and found some crazy options for the endings. But the whole point is just to have some fun, chat with one another, and spend some time with one another in a crazy time of our lives right now. So we're hoping to do a lot more live streaming and do some other fun stuff to keep engaged with you guys, because we're all quarantined. Anyway, so let's get to it. We're going to read Trouble on Planet Earth. Here's book cam. Nice. So you can see the cover art there. So we got camel and like the Middle East, and then some, we're just going to find out, guys. All right. By R.A. Montgomery, the man. And if you are watching this, do me a favor and share this out, because there might be some other people that we can get into our awesome Literarily Wasted book club by sharing that. So thank you. So Trouble on Planet Earth by R.A. Montgomery. So this was originally published, I think, in 1982 or 3. This is number 29. 1984 was the original publication date. Warning, do not read this book straight through. We figured that out last time. All right, let's get to it. Get y'all a good view there. Chaos on Planet Earth. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, our special news team has interviewed world leaders. It's the same all over. Paris, Cairo, Moscow, Washington. No, I repeat, no answer has been found to the sudden loss of oil in every oil field in the world. I have not read this. This is my second Choose Your Own Adventure book, so if I flub things, that's just part of the experience. You turn from the evening news and jab your brother in the ribs. Hey Ned, this is it. It's finally happening. There's no more oil. The Earth is giving up. Maybe the oil is being stolen. Maybe there's some international plot to drive up prices. Ned is famous for his crazy ideas, and you and he have gained an international reputation for solving problems no one else can tackle. You're especially good at analyzing data and developing solutions, but Ned goes on instinct and ESP. Together, you're an excellent team. The trouble with Ned is you have to keep reminding him that it's a team. He's always out for his own glory. Stolen? Come on, Ned. Who could steal it? It's just been used up. There isn't enough oil anyway. At least not the way we're using it. Turn to page 3. Oh, that must be Ned with his ESP in There we go. Ned stares at you, and that look comes over his face. It's a look you know only too well. The look he gets when the special knowledge hits him. Knowledge from some secret source. Even Ned can't explain it. It just happens to him. I feel the knowledge, he announces. It's up to us. We'll crack this case. Okay, Ned, okay. Now I suppose you want us to find out who's taking the oil and bring it back, right? Am I right? He nods, adjusts his glasses, and reaches for the World Atlas on the desk. And another one of your cases begins. On the last one, you and Ned solved the strange phenomenon of the melting statues in the National Museum. Before that came the case of the missing airliner, and before that, your most grisly case, the trunk murders in Arizona. Ooh, this is a children's book. Ned looks up from his atlas. His index finger rests on the map of the Middle East. I say we begin the search right here in Saudi Arabia. That's where the oil loss was first discovered, according to the news. No, Ned, I say we start by going to Washington, D.C. and offering our help to the government, the CIA. Let's flip a coin, Ned answers. Okay, heads or tails? All right, Lit Fam, so this is where you come in. You get to pick. Are we going to page 5 for heads or page 4 for tails? So we don't really have any other direction than that. So pick heads or tails. Where are we going? I will take a little refreshment break while you choose here. Brittany, welcome. Brandon, welcome. Don't trust the CIA. Oh, happy birthday, Brandy. What an interesting birthday right now. We're so glad you're here. Yeah, never trust the CIA. All right, so let's see. So
one vote for heads.
One vote.
For heads.
All right. Well, Jeff,
3 votes for heads.
I'm gonna defer to Jeff. So Jeff says heads. Jeff was kind enough to donate our book. So let's get back here. Heads. We're gonna turn to page 5. And we die. No. The coin comes up heads, and you win. You and Ned head for Washington. Oh, we're going to CIA. You don't expect much trouble getting to the CIA. Your help in finding the missing Boeing 747 established your reputation there. You and Ned discovered an abandoned airfield in the Andes where the plane was taken after it was hijacked by a terrorist band. Ned got the secret information by intuition. ESP, whatever. But, as usual, it came in a strange language that you alone understand. Okay, so we're going to turn to page 8. Oh, look! Is that the... No, that's not the president, sorry. I was like, oh, look, they had a female president. No. Once you arrive at the CIA, you are cordially ushered into the director's private office. Martha Thornberry sits behind a large steel desk and smiles at you both. Welcome, I'd hope you'd come. We certainly can use your help. As usual, Special Section hasn't a clue as to what's going on. Remember, though, this is our secret. If Congress ever found out we were using a couple of kids, they'd close us up tighter than a microwave oven. Okay, we promise. What now, you ask? Go on to the next page. Well, hey, good on them for including the head of the CIA as a woman back in 1984. All right. Miss Thornberry stares into space for a second. Then she speaks. This is the way I see it. There are 2 possible solutions. We've heard rumors hinting at a master plan for world domination that is based on energy control. The group supposedly behind it is called OWD, Organization for World Domination. But a famous nuclear scientist we've been in contact with thinks a nuclear accident is what's making the oil disappear. Ooh. All right. If you decide to investigate OWD first, go to the next page. If you decide to contact the nuclear scientist, turn to page 11. All right, so what are we going to do, guys? Yeah, off to the CIA. Yeah, when the adult tells the two young boys, this is our secret. Right. Yeah.
Current director of the CIA is a woman.
Oh, nice. Way to go, current director of the CIA. I hope you
Her
were
name is Gina Haspel.
Gina Haspel. Very good. Dun dun dun. All right, guys. So where are we going? Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't go back to my pick. There we go. All right. So are we?
One vote for nuclear scientist.
Nuclear scientist Adam Schwartz. Welcome. Nukes. All right, Gene.
Two scientists.
2 scientists.
Give it another second.
All right, Stacy. Stacy says scientist also. All right, so we're going to go investigate the scientist. If you're just now joining us, Ned and his brother, which is us, are going to investigate the scientist for why is all the oil disappearing. All right, back to our book cam here. All right, so if you decide to contact the nuclear scientist, turn to page 11. There we go, so you can see. Ned nods his head several times. Nukes are no good. Should have known it all along, he mutters. What do you mean, Ned? What should you have known? He ignores you and turns to Miss Thornberry. You whisper to yourself, just one more time, Neddy. One more time ignoring me, and you'll find out about the nuclear bomb in my fist, you bean brain. God, that escalated really fast. What's that you said, he asked. You've had to put up with Ned the genius all your life. It's always been the same. Boy wizard solves mystery. You were mentioned in the articles as the translator, but he gets the credit. What's more, he's only 1 year older than you. That really hurts. Even worse is the real truth, that you actually solve most of the mysteries. Ned gets good leads, but it's usually left up to you to figure things out. Just once you'd like to show him up. You want to be the hero. Enough bickering, you two, Miss Thornberry cuts in. I don't have time for that. Here's the folder on Dr. Helmut Saragura. He's the one who thinks the oil drain is linked to a nuclear accident. She holds out the folder, and you grab it before Ned can make a move. Not the Helmut Saragura, you ask. Who else? Turn to page 14. It's like a German name mixed with a Japanese name or something. It's weird. All right, here we go. Page 14. Y'all can see it here. Helmut Saragura is world famous, though most of his fellow scientists think he's a crank. All of them concede that he's a genius. You've always dreamed of meeting him. His folder outlines 2 possible solutions to the problem. First, Saragura suggests that the disappearance of the oil could be linked to the disposal of the world's nuclear waste. Second, he mentions ominous, partially verified rumors of the massive core meltdown at the nuclear plant on a remote island in the South Pacific, a volcanic island shrouded in a perpetual mist and belonging to no country. You don't know how the island, or even the nuclear waste, could be linked to the oil problem, but Helmut Saragura is a very brilliant scientist. You might as well follow up on one of his suggestions. All right, guys, here we go. If you choose to explore the nuclear waste problem first, turn to page 40. If you decide to head to the mysterious island, turn to page 37. So where are we going, guys? Nuclear waste or the mysterious island? Yeah, resentment much? Yeah, Jeff, this guy's they've got some family problems to work out here. What else we got? Ned may have ESP, but that's no match for nuclear fists. Oh, King Kong, yeah, Brandy. German and Japanese name makes a scientist extra sciencey. All right, island.
And 2 votes for nuclear
Uh-oh,
waste.
Adam's getting outweighed. Oh, Ellen, Mike.
Okay, 3 for island, 4 for
Uh-huh.
island, 2 for waste.
Skull Island. Oh, Leanne coming in strong.
Just wait.
We're gonna give another one more minute.
4 for island.
Yeah,
2
4 for island. Island. Uh-oh. Stephanie came in. Hey, Stephanie. We would do this with a poll, but I think we've all seen from our live streams how unreliable the Facebook polls are. So until then, we're just gonna use our comment section and my lovely helper Talia. Brittany says waste. We're kind of tied, guys. All right, I'm gonna give it one more. Whoever chimes in next. Next 2 people we're going to see. Tick tock. Tick tock goes the clock. I'm going to get another potion drink here.
It's 4-3 right now.
4-3. I do hope everyone is safe and stocked. You have toilet paper because it's crazy out there.
Or a bidet.
Or a bidet. Or survival gear. We do not have the bidet. All right.
All right. Island 1 by 1.
All right, island. We're going to the island, guys. Doo-doo. All right, let's see. Book cam. All right, 37. 37. All right. Ned, we've got to go to the island, you say. We can't wait for your mysterious message this time. I can feel it in my bones. I know I'm right. Ned begins to stammer, a refusal to follow your intuition, but Miss Thornberry interrupts. I vote for the island too, and my vote counts more than either of yours. Let's go. Well, that escalated. 42. Dun, 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 dun. Look at that island. Nice. All right. 2 days later. 2 days? It took them that long? All right. 2 days later, the 3 of you and Helmut Saragura are aboard an aging twin-engined Grumman Goose. You are accompanied by 2 frogmen and 2 mountain rescue experts. You choose the plane because it looks harmless, just an old island hopper carrying fruits and vegetables and medical supplies from one island to another. Nobody would suspect it of being a mini invasion force. There, over there, about 20 degrees to the north. You see it? Saragura says. You nod and peer out the window at a swirl of clouds riding like a mirage on a clear blue-green ocean. Saragura continues to talk. That's the island. Popped up like an asparagus. What? Volcano, you know. Happened 10 years back. Covered with clouds all the time. The volcano smokes like crazy. All right, turn to page 46. So this island just magically appeared 10 years ago. All right. The plane banks and makes a long, slow approach to a circular bay protected from ocean swells by a reef. The pontoons touch down on the calm water. Then you taxi to the rough shoreline and drop anchor. Okay, time for action, announces Miss Thornberry. So let's just get this straight. The director of the CIA came with you. All right, just wanted to say that. Okay, time for action, announces Miss Thornberry. We'll split up into 2 groups. One group will head for the volcano and circle it, looking for the nuclear plant. The other group will... What is that? Reconnoiter? What is that? Reconnoiter? Right there. Reconnoiter. See, this is great. I'm learning a new word. I'm guessing it's like reconnaissance, right? Sure. The shoreline by rubber raft and scuba gear. Miss Thornberry looks at you. I'm leading the island search team, she says. Ooh, all right. If you decide to join the search for the nuclear plant, turn to page 60. If you choose the Frogman operation, turn to page 66. Ooh. All right, guys. Where are we going? I don't know. I'm not... What's our gut feeling on Miss Thornberry here? She's getting pretty forceful.
So
Nuclear plant. Are we going to the nuclear plant, or are we going to go on the Frogman? Reconnoiter. Oh, thank you. See, that's tough when you're reading it live in front of the world, all 3,000 people that are watching live right now. Frogman, plant, Frogman. All right, Frogman's winning right now, guys. 2-1. Oh, I got more. I got
2-2.
Oh.
3-2.
Ooh, guys. Hurry.
4-2.
Yes, Frogman.
5-2.
Frogman because Frogman.
6-2.
Thank you, Dan. Oh, Frogman. Oh, we're totally going Frogman, guys. All right. So Frogman is page 66. Let me grab my juice here.
7-2. Jeff Moore says, I feel like Mrs. Thornberry is a little wild.
Wild Thornberry. Oh, nice. All right, so we're Frogman. We're going to page 66. I'm gonna save this page because we may want to go back. I don't know. All right, let's go. Reconnoiter. Thank you. It's when you're reading it. Oh, here we go. Ned decides to join Miss Thornberry and head toward the interior of the island and the nuclear plant. You think it best to split up, so you prepare yourself with a 7-pound weight belt, life vest, twin oxygen tanks, face mask, flippers, and a knife. With the two frogmen in their black wetsuits, you paddle off, passing the barrier reef through a small break. Let's head for the south end of the island, you suggest. We'll search the whole thing, okay? The two frogmen nod in agreement, and you're on your way. In a few minutes, you and the two frogmen are 75 feet down, checking the sandy bottom with a Geiger counter. From out of nowhere, or so it seems, 4 divers in bright red suits appear. They are armed. The two frogmen are stunned by an electric pulse prod. Then you're cornered near a spiny coral head. One red-clad diver holds you from behind while the other cuts your airline. All your concern about missing oil, meltdowns, and CIA politics disappear in your desperate attempt to escape. You are frantic, and the end, your end, seems certain. You don't make it. The end. Dude, that got dark fast. But guys, you know what that means. Poor kids. We let me get back here. Nope, wrong one. So we have 3 hearts, but we just died, so we have 2 hearts. I'm glad I saved my page back on page 46. So that's how it works. We got a couple. So we saw one ending. There are.
Kimberly joined just in time for you to lose the life.
Oh, we just. I'm sorry, Kimberly, but we still have 2 lives, and guess what? The lives don't really matter as long as we're having fun. So there are 22 possible endings. 2. That was just one of them. So let's go back to page 46. We got our 2-heart book cam here. So if you remember, 46 is where we made the decision to go with the frogmen. I thought that sounded good as well, but I think Adam and I don't remember who else said to check the plant. Y'all probably had the right choice there. So we're going to go to page 60 now. All right. Okay, Miss Thornberry, lead the way. Sorry, let me get a better view for you guys. Okay, Miss Thornberry, lead the way. I'm for the old terra firma myself, you say. Right, me too, adds Dr. Saragura. The firma, the terra, the better for me. The firma, the terra, the better for me. The wizened nuclear scientist mumbles to himself as he fusses with his miniaturized, hypersensitive Geiger counter. The ground is cooled lava. It is smooth as glass in some places, while in others it's rough, uneven, and sharp. You have to watch your step. Who is responsible for this nuclear setup here, Miss Thornberry, you ask? Hard to tell. It's a group of business associates. Very, very wealthy people from all over the world. They're beyond the law on this hunk of rock. It's their own kingdom. But what do they do with the energy? We think it has something to do with a new orbiting satellite, but that, my friend, is just what we're here to find out. You nod. These people must have massive resources to be able to build a nuclear power plant on such a remote island. Toward noon, your search party suddenly breaks through the clouds into the clear, hot sunlight. High above you, perching on the side of the volcano, is an immense geodesic dome. Next to the dome is a helicopter pad with 2 large Sky Crane helicopters and 3 small high-speed jet copters. 5 armed men sit by the helicopters. Ooh. Turn to page 65. Are we going to get some headshot action in here? All right, so there's our dome. We've got our get to the choppa, and she's just like running out there. Hey, here I am. All right, here we go. We got another decision on this page. Wow, look at that, you exclaim. Miss Thornberry grabs you by the shoulder and pulls you down. Shh, she hisses. Do you want these creeps to know we're here? Dr. Saragura is gibbering to himself and pointing at the Geiger counter, which is clicking away like popcorn popping at full blast. The dials have spun all the way to maximum. There's a meltdown at the plant. I know it. These idiots built on the side of a volcano. It's huge, and it's melted down into the magma layer. It will keep going until it enters the Earth's core. What is he talking about, Miss Thornberry? You ask. She tries to calm the old man down, but he won't listen. Instead, he runs madly up the steep slope towards the dome. The guards haven't spotted him yet. All right, so here's our choices. If you run after him, turn to page 105. If you hide, thinking that it's impossible to catch him, turn to page 108. All right, so are we running after Dr. Saragura, who is a wizened, feeble old man, or are we going to hide, thinking it's impossible for our little child legs to catch him? So we
gotta hide.
Ellen says Walt Disney is behind it all. Hell no, don't run after him. Adam says go after him. Hit the spaceship Earth and take a wild ride through history at a speedy 2 miles an hour. 2 hides. Oh, Kimberly Hyde. Okay. Okay. Well, no, that's okay. That is Epcot. Yes. Yes, this is
2 runs.
2 runs, 2 hide. Hope it's the Walter Cronkite version. Run after him, says Nicole. All right, guys, where are we going?
3 runs.
Are we gonna get Dr. Saragura? Are we gonna tackle him?
Parkour away.
Parkour away.
Stephanie says after him. Mike says, yeah, run into the face of the guards into a nuclear meltdown. That sounds super smart. But Jody says run. Ellen says run.
All right, so we do have 2 lives left. So I'm just gonna say that this one might be pivotal, guys, because I don't know which one to do. All right, Talia, where are we going?
5 to 3. I think we're running after him.
All right, we're running after Dr. Saragura. So if we run after him, turn to 105. Ooh, this is really late in the game here.
Adam says it's what James Bond would do.
It's true. That's true. Okay. Where are we? Let me go back to my hearts here. So we got 2 hearts. Let's see. How did we do? I'll get him, you say? You stay here, Miss Thornberry. Don't be a fool. The guards will get you. These people mean business. You ignore her and run after Saragura, who has suddenly stopped in his tracks. He's screaming at the top of his lungs, and suddenly the words start making sense to you. The volcano! It's going up! You look up at the cone just as it erupts in a brilliant flash of red, orange, and white and black. The sky is filled with the searing heat of the explosion. You take one last breath before you and the island are incinerated. Oof. The end. Oh, boing, 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 boing. So you know what that means. We lost another heart.
This one,
yes. This one, yeah. So this is
full of like indigestion and happy.
Where am I? This was the first book. Yeah, the Yeti one. I was anticipating more of this, I guess, but then after the Abominable Snowman book, like it was pretty PG, like just chill. These are like actual deaths now. I guess R.A. Montgomery was drinking something, but that's okay. We have lives. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna rewind. So where we are now, I'm flipping. So we're going back. We ran after him. We're not gonna run after him this time. So we're gonna turn to page 108. This is getting late in the book, so I don't know. Okay, are we ready? Y'all ready? We got 1 heart. Let's go back to our book cam. Good decision. It was a tough one to make. You've come to like Saragura, but seconds later, one of the guards spots the old man in his dash to the dome. There's a short blast from an automatic weapon, and the scientist drops in his tracks. Oh my god. You, Ned, and Miss Thornberry duck into safety. You and Miss Thornberry duck back into the safety of the cloud cover. Wow, just made it. What now? No mind, that dude just got dropped. Let's head back to the plane. We don't have much time. That Geiger counter was so hot. We'd better get off this island as fast as possible. Okay, let's go. Right behind you, the guards are shouting to each other and fanning out in the cloud fog, trying to find you. They must have picked up your presence with sensing devices. Okay. Finally, you make it to the cove. The plane is gone. You gasp. Looks like this is it for us. We'll never get off this island alive. Miss Thornberry nods in agreement. Oh, God. Way to go. The three of you sit staring out at the sea on the rough lava at the edge of the water. You can hear the searchers coming closer and closer. Whew. Turn to page 110. You might as well try to make some sense of all this before you're caught, Miss Thornberry. Miss Thornberry, why was that reactor built here anyway? Who built it? This group, they call themselves the International Energy Corporation, says they're building a nuclear plant to provide energy for their worldwide enterprises. I think they're a cover for OWD, she answers. How do they get the energy off this island, you ask? They say they're going to beam it up as microwave radiation to satellites of theirs, then send it down to receivers placed where they need it. Sounds like you don't believe them. The CIA believes that this group is really trying to produce plutonium and create its own nuclear bomb. Why? Obvious. They want to hold the world ransom. It's not surprising, really. They just didn't count on a meltdown. You nod and ask one final question before you're captured. What about the oil? Who took it? Where did it go? Miss Thornberry looks pensive for a minute and then says simply, used up, I guess. Odd how it happened like that all at once. We've been warned for years, but we never listened. Out of the fog come three men. You are doomed. We didn't listen! The end. Oh. Quack, 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 quack. So that is our last heart, guys. Wow.
I don't think
This one was
happy endings in them.
no. This one is deep. So I think we did use up all of our hearts. We saw a couple of the different endings in this one, and it is much deeper. So I think what I think we should do, and y'all kind of raise your hands. I kind of want to go through and just look at some of the pictures and some of the other ways that we could explore the book, because obviously with 22 different endings, we only really saw 3, 4. That's the point of these books. They're fun, and they take, how long did that take us? Not too long to get through it. But let's see. Let me go back to our book cam here. I'll drink my potion, and that's the internet. I can make us have 3 hearts again. There we go. So let's see what all we do here. First of all, look at Ned killing it in those shorts. He's obviously working. So this would have been if we had not gone to Washington, D.C. So I think that's one of the big branching paths, is if we had gone to the Middle East. So there's a computer robot man. There's, oh, look, we're going to Cairo, I guess. Oh, yeah, look, terrorists. Sweet. Western Petroleum. Let's see. There's our plane. We already saw that. A giant chasm where everyone falls in and dies. That looks happy. A cloud of poisonous air belches into the sky, eventually enveloping the earth in a mist of death. Oh, God. I'll just read this page. You never get the chance. 2 days later, there's a deep, ominous rumble, followed by a crackling sound, of a major earthquake. Buildings waver, quiver, and tumble in upon themselves as the earth's crust heaves in a gigantic convulsion. The disappearing oil was only the smallest symptom of the world's fatal illness. Oh. Jeff, did you know this one was so dark? Whoa, look at this thing. I don't know what happened there, but Ned is obviously like some crazy ESP, and he's in some other dimension maybe. I don't know. Something's fallen off a pyramid. There's Epcot. We saw Epcot. We saw that. There they are in space. That's awesome. So you could go to space in this book. Ooh, there's a dagger through a note. Let this be a warning. Forget the oil. We are too powerful for all of you. The OWD. Here we go, getting sucked up. Lines begin to beam out of this new Earth as you watch, incredulous as they cross the screen, moving relentless towards Earth. Finally, they pierce the Earth's surface in every oil field. Now you understand. The lines are laser straws. They're being inserted into the Earth's oil field. The oil is being siphoned off and carried to another planet, a planet ruled by these misshapen ping pong balls. Hell. You dash from behind the curtains and lunge at the computer, trying desperately to reach the power button just as you hit it. Turning the power off, you are hit by a paralyzing current coming from the crowd of colored globes. You are finished.
Jeff says he doesn't remember this one being so dark, but most of them are.
Wow. Man, Abominable Snowman was pretty...
Dan says this is the sequel to Hard-Boiled Wonderland.
This that was very fitting then. I don't know what they're doing there. I like this guy. That's like the Blob from the X-Men. Wow. So there's some sort of creatures, Zermicroid creatures. So you could run into Zermicroids. Your brother's about to eat it right there. I don't know what the hell this is. Oh, so they turned you into a barking dog, I guess. Look at that. Wow, so a camel chase? That's cool. Oh my god! Look at that one! Drops of blood sparkle in the sun like rubies from a broken necklace. They're not dry yet. The fresh blood forms a trail down one side of the pyramid. You follow. At the base of the pyramid is a crumpled over form of a huge man. He's obviously dead. A note pinned to his shirt written in English. This was Boris. If you don't turn back, this will be you, OWD. You look up, your guide has disappeared. The hot wind of the desert sweeps over you, but you're chilled to the bone. Wow, look at that one. That is crazy. So, did I not show it? I'm sorry. The doggy one? I think I showed the doggy one. If I missed a picture, I didn't show it as well as I could have, y'all let me know, and I will go back happily. A furry. Leanne, I don't know. Don't think. Here's where you jump to your death out of a window in a marketplace. Maybe not. Gotta keep one jump. I don't know. I don't know if there's no happy ending picture, and I like pictures. So that was Trouble on Planet Earth. I hope you guys liked that. I'm fascinated by these books. I never had these books as a kid, and I think they're so much fun. So we have a lot more of these, and honestly, with the state of everything, we may be doing more live streaming. We're just at my house right now, but yeah, I've got more ready to go. Talia, I know Talia wants to do zombie. No, that's right. Wrong one. Where's zombie? Oh, it's on top. Zombie pen pal. We should get Talia to read this because she loves zombies. Anyway, I hope everyone had fun with this. Again, if you have any suggestions or ways that we could make this more engaging or fun, please let me know. It does help. Hand round of applause for Talia. It does help for me to have a buddy here to help monitor the comments since I'm reading the whole time. So that's you. We're going to post this up on YouTube as a video on demand. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you find Literarily Wasted after the fact, Literarily Wasted is the world's best online book club, perfect for your COVID-19 quarantine period. So hopefully by the time maybe you find this down the road, this is all gone and it's a memory and we're all happy and healthy. But anyway, thank y'all so much for watching Adventures in Reading. I really appreciate it. It's been a fun experiment for me, and always a learning lesson with streaming and improving my skills as a streamer, so we can bring you even more great bookish content. So from me, from Talia, from Adam, and Christy, thank you so much. Have a great night.
Wash your hands.
Please wash your hands. Please wash like all the way up your arms.
Don't touch your face.
Don't touch your face. Be safe out there. If you need anything, reach out to a friend, reach out to us. I don't know how we can help you other than bringing you lots of fun entertainment while we're all in this weird situation. But if you haven't already, go like and follow and share Literarily Wasted with all your friends. I think it's going to be a fun, good distraction for all of us right now. And we're also a podcast now, so if you missed the live book discussions, you can go and find Literarily Wasted as a podcast. So we'd really appreciate if you subscribe to that and rate it. That will help us get our eyeballs, or get our books club, in front of even more eyeballs. And if you want to find out more about our newsletter, you can go to geekward.com. That's geekward.com, and sign up for our newsletter. And we've got even more cool stuff there. We've got another podcast called Geek Fight, and we're going to be rolling out more content there too. So anyway, guys, thank you so much. Thank you for joining us for another great episode of Adventures in Reading. We'll probably put up a poll next time to choose the next book. So until that next time, have a great night, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. Bye-bye.
Join us next time for more Adventures in Reading. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow, and share Literarily Wasted with your friends. And remember, adventure is just a book away!